All right. Welcome to another Woods Report.
Okay.
All right. We're going to get through these today. Quickly. Okay. So we got the Breakfast Club hot topics today. And we're going to go through them real quick. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of stuff they was talking about today.
I know.
A lot of things.
Pull some stuff
lot of things that was in the news.
Some of your stuff is talking. There's one story that's going to. Everybody's been talking about on the news, so
what was
my
that?
group is going to talk about it as well.
Who was that?
DeSantis.
Oh, DeSantis shipping everybody around.
Oh, yeah. You want to start with that one?
No, but okay. I mean, I can. It don't matter.
Yeah, because it won't be so close to mine.
Well, it's so funny because we'll start with.
You say he had a different spin on what the knucklehead is doing.
Well, you could go ahead and go to the DeSantis. We'll talk about DeSantis first. We'll talk about him first. You know which one is on. Okay. No, you put it up there. Okay.
I can't see.
Okay. This girl. She want to start on Governor DeSantis. Don't know where it is.
I can't see.
Okay. So,
glasses on.
Governor DeSantis. Oh, Lord. Okay, well, let's read what it says.
He should be the
donkey. GOP governor. He is the donkey of the day.
We start with the donkey.
You said you want to start with Governor.
I didn't know he was the donkey.
Yeah, he's Charlamagne's donkey of the day. Governor DeSantis
he's the View's donkey every day.
Puts focus on migrants with Martha's Vineyard transport. Okay? Look at the little kids and all this.
My mom said that he sent some to Kamala Harris's house.
Or Texas did. Somebody did.
That's just mean.
I
would have taken the little thing out to the bus driver.
Yeah.
And said, here, take them right back to this address here. And it'd be one of them Republicans' house.
Here's the thing with Governor DeSantis. Well, here, let's read the story. What does it say? Florida Governor Ron DeSantis flew dozens of migrants to the island as Texas governor sent 2 buses to Washington. That's the one you talking about that went to Kamala Harris's house. Now, this is from Politico.
Barbecue. Let her have them.
Right. This is from Politico.com.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Article by Lisa Konchinsky, Sue Allen, and Gary.
Oh, you have to give the
I like to. Okay. Because, if I write something, I want people to shout me out.
That's true.
Republican governors this week escalated their campaign to transport migrants across the country, deepening a war with Biden's administration and Democratic states over immigration ahead of November elections. The latest moves came from Republican Governor Ron DeSantis of Florida and Greg Abbott of Texas, both of whom transported migrants from the southern border to Democratic strongholds. Abbott on Thursday sent 2 buses of migrants to a location near Vice President Kamala Harris's residence in Washington, while DeSantis Wednesday directed at least 1 plane carrying dozens of migrants to Martha's Vineyard.
Massachusetts is a Republican.
Well,
that's a Republican governor.
Well,
that's what Sarah said on The View. She said that didn't make sense why he even did that.
You could be a Republican governor and still open up your border.
I think he's definitely trying to appeal to the people who feel strongly about immigrants coming to this country in general. Okay. He's trying to get some, DeSantis, get rid of them.
So
they shouldn't be here in the first place.
This is my take on it. Ugh. Okay. All right, here we go. The Republicans and the Democrats feel the same way about immigrants coming over. The fact that Democrats try to act like they don't feel the same way when Obama probably shipped more immigrants back than any other president.
But
hold
on, them as a family.
Let me finish. That's what I'm getting ready. Let me finish.
Versus
Trump.
Let
me finish.
Send the father back.
Everything is about how you do stuff, right?
The mother can go back next week.
Biden pretty much said, we don't want y'all here. He said, don't come over. He basically said that. He said it actually. Don't come here.
Yeah.
So we know both parties don't want immigrants to come over here.
I mean, especially
in droves, right?
The bottom line.
So the reason why Charlamagne gave DeSantis a donkey of the day is because he felt like he was trying to prove a point. Mm-hmm. And if he really cared about these people going over there, which if they want to accept people to come, because Illinois does, then or Chicago,
sanctuary city,
then you tell them ahead of time.
That's what Chicago's
saying. You don't drop people off. That's like you act like they animals or something.
Mayor of Chicago and our governor Illinois, they were saying, okay,
thank you,
we get it. We're a sanctuary state. When we call your administrative team and we say, okay, what's the next bus coming? How many is on there?
Exactly.
And you don't tell us?
And also give people the choice. Like they were saying, let's say you have, can it be like a field trip? When you have buses. And one bus has Chicago in the window.
Now field trips are happy.
Well, I'm just saying. One bus has whatever. Martha's Vineyard.
Field trips, we was happy for the mama to sign the
one bus has whatever. Okay. And you tell the people, take your family and get on the bus you want to go on.
What state you want to travel.
You don't lie to people, because some of the migrants was telling them, they got jobs and all kind of stuff
waiting for you.
So of course you're gonna get on the bus. Uh-huh. And they telling them that it was their choice to get on the bus.
Who's overseeing this that is bipartisan?
Exactly.
Some people need to be there where they're coming in. Now, my dad had a good question.
Okay.
He's saying, what state are they coming through?
Okay. It don't matter.
How are they getting over?
Probably Texas and California.
Well, he asked the question like, are they going through Mexico? Why Mexico didn't stop them?
Mexico ain't stopping them. They don't want them there.
Well,
These people come from Venezuela and everywhere.
I was just saying to my dad, I said, Dad, that's a good question. I haven't done my homework.
No.
But how, by way of what are they going through?
Right.
And it's by way of what stopping them?
Some people coming from everywhere, from Venezuela, everywhere.
Okay.
My thing is, again, and I agree with Charlamagne. Charlamagne said, to be honest with you, I don't disagree with you shipping people to other states.
The sanctuary state.
Why would you want to stay where you're not wanted? I agree. If I come over here and I skate whatever, and I end up on whatever state, and that state don't want you, I agree. Send me someplace where they want me, and they'll give me a job and all this other stuff.
I think a lot of us feel that way. But I think when we're hearing that the administrative team that is putting these people on buses and planes, whatever, if they're not cooperating with the sanctuary state reps, then that's, to me, it's like you're not for him to send it to Kamala Harris's house.
Come on,
that's mean.
That's what I'm saying. They trying to prove a point.
And you're right. DeSantis is Trump to the 25th power.
Go back and,
because that's something Trump would do.
No, Trump wouldn't even do that.
Oh, really?
Go back and look at our video
of DeSantis
where I said
he's the Terminator 2.
He is Trump 2.0.
He's faster,
stronger, bigger, stronger, harder. Meaner.
That he walks down a flight of stairs.
More conservative. I told you. I don't even think Trump would do that.
I don't know.
He would tell him.
Because he's trying to build a wall. Remember, his friend was taking money on building the wall.
The problem here's the thing with Trump. He talks too much.
Yeah.
That's why I said he would tell him. He would say, guess what, Kamala Harris? I'm sending a bus over with 2 loads of immigrants.
Yes.
Now, put that in your pipe and smoke.
Take that, Kimmel.
He'll boast about it.
Yeah.
He'll get on the news and say, guess what I just did? I sent 2 busloads to Kamala Harris's house.
But the stronger Terminator.
The Terminator do it in the dark. Well, that was Texas guy. But anyway, they all little Terminators.
Yeah.
They all little
but
tiny.
DeSantis, you're right.
Yeah.
To send them to Martha's Vineyard.
And he flew them. Oh, he didn't even do a bus. He flew them.
See, he wants to get the credit for how people feel about them coming over.
Exactly.
But I've been hearing people say, you don't really say much about people who come from Canada.
Exactly. Or any other country.
Visas that have expired and they're still sticking around.
Well, it's just brown-skinned
people. People of color.
And then here's the other thing that irritates me about people. What jobs they gonna take that you want? I'm curious.
I'm seeing so many
because
I'm
sitting here going, okay, every fast food restaurant closes early, or they can't open up
they can't even keep.
They can't open the dining room because they don't have enough workers.
They have 2 workers, and everybody has to go through the drive-thru.
And then what did Chris Rock say? Who gonna pick your strawberries? Who gonna pick your corn and your strawberries?
Do your grass and your lawn and clean your house?
All the jobs you don't want. Who gonna do all of those jobs?
Sad to say, some moms hire nannies
and then you talk about the jobs. They're gonna take our jobs. And then when they do tell you, oh, we have jobs, I posted on our community wall.
Oh, what happened?
Oh, it went crazy. This woman, the sign says, willing to hire if you show up. Willing to hire if you show up. Just show up and we hire you. So my thing is, where are these jobs that they're gonna take from you if they come over here? Mm-hmm. I don't understand that.
Good question. They're going to take all
where these jobs at? Oh. So the same people. See, that's why I told you. Some things we talk about, we're conservative. Right. And some things we're liberal. So people don't know where we are. They're like, what are y'all? Are y'all conservative?
Are y'all like whatever side is
and
making sense?
And it depends on the issue. We're not conservative on every issue. Exactly. And we're not liberal on every issue.
Because there are some things on the Democratic side where there's cracks. It needs to be revisited. Exactly. Like even the welfare system. I see so many people taking advantage of that system. It's supposed to help you with pull your bootstraps up and going out and until you get something that you're skilled and ready for. Yes. I see people taking advantage of these types of programs. They're crippling people. They're not giving incentives for the people to go to school. Exactly. Or go and get a trade or whatever.
My thing is, as long as somebody is coming here and they're willing to work hard. That's what America's built on. It's built on different diversity and different races and cultures. It's been said, languages and all that. We speak one language. Now I do agree with that. Right. If you're gonna be out now, unless you stay in your community,
it'd be nice to learn English.
But if you stay in your community, you're fine.
I have coworkers, whose parents
speak Korean and they ain't left nowhere.
They speak. They're from South Korea. Yeah, and they do not. Very, very little English.
And they don't have to because they
go to Korean doctors. They go to Korean lawyers.
But if you come
it works for them.
And you know you're going to leave your neighborhood at some point.
Better learn a little bit more than hello and no.
Or if you want a better job.
Yeah, that too.
Just like you need to be bilingual.
Where you have to talk. Communication is very important.
Yeah, so and if that's like if I went to Spain and I didn't speak Spanish. I could probably go there. We went there. We visited there. We stayed in a hotel. No one knew English.
That one of the home.
Was it the person that cleaned the room or something?
For what?
When we went to Spain. We found one person, I think, that could speak English.
I know we had trouble at the restaurant in Paris.
Oh, Paris, nobody spoke.
That one waitress, where we had to act out our food.
Nobody spoke English.
So she went. She knew what we said.
I went wrong, and I went moo.
It was another
like cow.
It was another animal that we thought we was giving it to them, but
they ended up giving us.
We
something
went
else.
to eat it. We went, ooh,
that's not it.
We didn't act that one out good.
But everybody know a chicken.
Yeah,
everybody know a chicken
with the bird and the fly.
But just like when we visit those countries, if I wanted to stay there, I would learn the language. Or if not, stay in the community that speaks the language.
One of the shows that I was watching, I love home improvement shows, you guys. The show where they was looking for homes or international house hunters. And these two twin sisters, black girls, they both went to, I want to say Spain, somewhere in Spain, or it was Spain because it was Spanish. And they went to teach English at the Spanish schools in Spain. So they apparently realized learning the language, English language is very, that's very popular. And a lot of people want to be bilingual, especially learning English when they come over. So they can, won't have any problems with communicating with people if they have to do it at the store, a lawyer, doctors, anyone, because you may not be able to find people speaking your language. But where we live,
we live
if you're bilingual, they'll hire you in a minute.
Yeah. Where we live, it's majority Latino.
Yes, it's a very high percentage of Latinos.
But the bottom line is, we have
family friends that speak the language, so they would get hired in a minute.
The bottom line is back to DeSantis.
Yeah. Before you go, DeSantis, it was brought up that
you're gonna talk about this on your show.
His grandma.
Wait. Yeah, you're doing too much.
Well, I just wanted to say
she does a recap.
I'm getting excited because
everybody relax. Everybody calm down and relax.
My mom was over there laughing, and she
everybody relax
about the View because she hadn't seen it yet.
Yes,
I won't say nothing.
Just relax for a second.
They both talking about DeSantis.
All right, everybody calm down. Everybody calm down and relax. I'm getting a T-shirt that says "Everybody calm down and relax."
I gotta write that down.
Please do.
That's one of the T-shirts.
All right, so what we talking about here? Okay, that's different than what they did on the View. That's what I was telling you.
Well, he's still a jackass. I'm sorry.
But anyway,
donkey.
The bottom line is what I think that my point was. The Republicans and the Democrats feel the same way about immigrants.
Yeah,
they don't want them here. And and the Democrats who say they do, there's few of them. I do believe the mayor of Chicago does.
Yeah,
I think she does.
Well, she
I think she
better.
Well, see, that's
and
it.
The governor, but
you just said it.
No, I'll step back. Chicago is a sanctuary city, though. Mm-hmm. They ain't changed that. They're not trying to move it around.
But you said something said something very important. Where's the majority of like her voters and stuff like that come from? Uh-huh. See, you got to think like that. Yeah. So but I think even if it wasn't, I think she really, I don't know. I think she still, Mayor Lightfoot was still.
When you're near time to run for re-election, you're going to be on everybody's ship and boat and whatever.
But the bottom line is, the both of them, I think as a party, they both think the same way. They want you to come here legally. They don't want droves of people coming over here.
But it's hard to come here legally when they're fleeing countries that are really hurting them.
Exactly. But my thing is,
you don't have time to fill out paperwork with somebody beating you in the head and shooting in your streets.
So you come to a sanctuary state, and I feel like as long as, like you said, it's set up to receive them. Yeah. You don't drop people off like a abandoned baby.
Just let them know. That's what. And then one of the cities here in Chicago, one of the suburbs of Chicago, the busload came there, and he was mad at the mayor and the governor, and they were like, "We don't know. They don't tell us.
You gotta
Sorry, dude. Just roll with the punches."
And then they could prepare for them and stuff.
Yes.
So that's my take on that whole.
But come on, they knew this all along that they were coming. It's unfortunate that it's bigger numbers than they thought, but they coming. Yeah. Have things prepared for them. It's like when there's a tornado or a hurricane.
You have it ready.
Have things ready.
Okay. All right, so that was that. When you look at the little boy on the little picture and stuff, how you don't just ship him just throw him in a plane and sit him somewhere? I know. People have and you know what?
See, Trump would have split them. He would have had the little boy stay. And the mother
I know. Oh, he's horrible. Even Melania. No. He even came back and said, I can't even sleep. My wife was bothering me. Remember he came back and said that? He said, this thing is so ridiculous. My wife is bothering me.
Yes.
That's the only reason why he changed it.
Don't hurt the children.
Don't help the kids. Don't help the kids. And so he's like, all right, God darn it. He didn't want to, but he had to. So, but
wives are good for a purpose. Your significant others are there to kind of nudge you. Would you please do the right thing?
At least put the babies with the mothers, Donald, when you send them away. Keep the families together.
Ridiculous.
Send them together. I don't mind you sending them together, even though she's speaking with every tongue of another American.
I know.
Even though you send them
the right way.
Even though you send them to another country, she can't even hardly speak English.
I know. Who did her paperwork for her?
Forget it. Send that race to another country.
If they from my country.
All right, whatever. You're not even born here, and you're making decisions on where somebody should go.
They're from my country, Donald. They can come stay with us in one of our mansions.
Crazy. She should have just spoken her native language and said the same thing.
Right.
Whatever.
Okay.
I know we're gonna get a lot of hate mail on that.
I know.
All right. Don't leave Melania alone. Melania,
especially if they're from our country. I'm sorry.
Yeah. What? No, it's the same.
Well,
somehow when you brown, it is different. But when you when you come from that fashion nation of the world,
you look like a model.
Yeah, you look like a model. You can come over with no job.
Just let you over.
Marry a billionaire, and you'll be okay. Maybe that lady in the picture right here should marry a billionaire.
Right? She was tall.
All right, whatever.
Okay.
All right, let's go to Nick Cannon.
Okay.
Yeah, Nick Cannon.
Oh gosh, what's going on?
Nick Cannon welcomes his
baby number 20,
9th child.
Oh, 9,
and he has 2 more coming.
For real?
Yeah, he has 2 more being born either this year or beginning of next year. Cannon announced on his verified Instagram account Wednesday the arrival of Onyx, Ice Cold
Onyx,
Cannon.
Like the stone?
Yeah.
Onyx.
His daughter with model Lanisha Cole. God has given me and Miss Lanisha Cole the privilege of hosting an angel here on earth. Cannon wrote in his lengthy caption to a photo showing him and Cole with their newborn child. I vow to protect, provide, guide, and love this child.
Guide because he won't be there long enough.
Guide and love this child.
Star guide.
No, he said the thing to the best of my ability.
You better just let the stars guide her, because you ain't gonna be there half the time. You got 9 kids. Father Abraham had many sons. Many sons had 5.
No, Father Nick.
I am one of him, and so are you.
So let's just praise him now. Right, left arm, whatever.
Father Abraham.
And here's the thing. I like Nick Cannon.
I do too.
All right, so let's hold on.
I'll make that clear.
I'll preference this. What I do
apparently 9 women do too.
I like Nick Cannon.
It's not 9.
No, it's not 9.
He has how many baby mamas?
I don't
7?
know. I've lost count.
Okay.
It's
like not 9.
4 or something.
Because some have 2.
It's like 4. I don't know. I don't know. Well, 3 or 4, because one has 3.
Okay.
One, and then the other ones have like 2.
Okay. So it's good that he don't have 9 baby mothers.
Well,
because some people do.
Here's the thing with Nick Cannon. I like Nick Cannon.
He's a cool guy.
All right.
Funny,
so it's hard when you like these guys. Like I told you, Ray J.
30s.
I don't know.
Okay.
It's hard when you like these guys. Like I told you, I like Ray J.
Mm-hmm.
But they just, you never have those kids, or you have a son that's like,
they you don't see no wrong, even though they do wrong.
No, you love your son, you love your cousin or something, and you just shake your head
wrong.
like, that boy is just,
he's just something else.
What is wrong with him?
Else. I know, but
I can't put it all on Nick, because I think they want a baby daddy.
Yeah, from him. If they have an opportunity for Nick Cannon to be their baby daddy, yeah.
So here's the thing, and I know what Nick is saying.
They know their baby will be taken. What he just say? I'll take care of them.
The best of my ability.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Here's the thing with Nick. I know what Nick is saying. It doesn't, just because a father's in the house doesn't necessarily mean
I know
that we all know that, Nick.
Right. Presently there doesn't mean he's there.
But
presently.
what we also know is that a father in the house who is present,
yes,
and goes to things and has those talks, and you see him
has those opportunities to share with that child.
He's waiting at the door. You come home from your first date, and he's sitting there waiting on the guy to give you a good night kiss, and he's like, "Don't hold on, buddy." Keep it moving. Or just he goes to your games and it'd
be different if they all lived in one house.
If they all lived in one house.
Like you said, that one guy that has more than one.
How do we know
he has one wife, but he has other?
How do we know that's not what he's planning? Well, Mariah ain't gonna be part of
by
it.
A big old house.
But how do we know the rest of them ain't gonna do that?
But will the ladies be open to
not
doing
Mariah
that?
Carey? Oh,
I know she won't.
Hell no, not Mariah Carey.
No.
Mariah Carey is a multi-millionaire.
And she was his wife. Was she his only wife?
But the other ones...
He didn't marry the other ladies, right?
Do you think... No, he's not married. Do you think that's what he's planning?
You know what? I don't know. Even if he plans it, will the ladies be open to
or
it?
A neighborhood. Not necessarily a house.
All in the same neighborhood.
Like he's buying a... You don't know what Nick is
Because he may go across the street and go, okay, let me go see baby number 7.
You don't know what Nick is planning. Nick could have something going on in his head we don't know nothing about. How do we know he's not going to buy up a block somewhere of mansions and move all these women in these mansions? And he can go to each house. How do we know that?
More power to you, ladies. It would be nice to just do, like you're saying, if he does do what the sister moms do. Is that what that show is?
Yeah, they all live in the same house.
All live in the same house. Apparently, but even with that, is he still, that man that's the father, is he still there for those kids?
Yeah,
because they all live in the same
Well,
room.
that's true. It don't mean, that's what I'm saying. Just because a man is in the house don't mean he's there for the kids.
Exactly. He's still mentally
he can still not be there for the kids.
In the TV and the games and stuff.
So I don't know if that's what Nick is planning, but Nick, stop.
Yeah.
You got 2 more coming. You already got 9. Man. It's going to be 11.
You're a sperm bank. Yeah.
And you know, child, you love the children. You don't ever want to say to child, look at the little baby. He's so cute.
I know.
You don't ever want to be like, why you had that baby? Because he's not going to listen to you. When he look at that baby, he going to say, I'm love the fact
you know,
that
one
I
of
had
them
that
kids,
baby.
one of those 9 kids is going to really give him heck.
It's going to be more than 9. More
he has
than
2
one.
more coming.
It's going to be more than one that's going to give him.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Yeah. Morocco and the Mariah ones they firecrackers.
How old are they now? Aren't they like 5?
No, they older than that.
They are?
Yeah, they old. Those his oldest ones.
Oh, my.
But I just feel like, Nick, just relax.
Yeah, slow down. I'm sure it's a joke now. They probably do it on his show as a joke. Right when they come,
on Wild and Out.
I know they coming at him.
Yeah, he's part of the humor now. He knows it though.
It's just, they probably saying that God should have started with him as the first man.
Yeah, he. I think he thinks he is the first man.
I'm the father, man of all nations.
And I like Nick.
Sorry.
So I just,
that's just
one
area he needs some help in.
I know what he's trying to do.
Slow down.
I know what he's trying to do because he has like lupus or something.
Is he purposely trying to spread that seed for real?
I don't think he thinks he's going to be around for long because he has like lupus or something, and I think he doesn't think he's going to live long. So he wants to kind of leave a legacy. But I'm
surprised his health issues is not bothering that part of him being able to.
I like him too, though.
Be a dad. Okay.
All right. Well, that's
you keep saying you like him. Like you think there's people that don't like him because of this?
I think that there's people that we like and they screw ups, and we like. I like him.
He's not screwing up in a way where he's hurting people, like he's violating.
It's
people
like we all see
kids, like R. Kelly is.
We all see exactly. He's not him. That's an idiot. We all see what we feel is going to happen. It's like an accident, is getting ready to happen. And we all see it coming and he doesn't see it coming. They all the same age, these kids. You can't go to all these things. And they're not going to be able to wake up in the middle of the night and see you downstairs, look in the refrigerator, trying to sneak a bite to eat, or in your underwear trying to run into the room.
First walks.
No.
When they say dad, it probably won't be dad. Because
it'll be on video.
Around, they got to be mommy.
And I agree. It doesn't mean because the man is there that necessarily means that it's going to be
and
like
then we're thinking about the kids. What about the mothers?
Yeah, well, they choosing it. And that's the other thing,
that's
too.
That dropping the one stop and
that's the other thing.
To the next house.
I am kind of tired of us beating up on Nick. All these women wanted their daddy. They decided to, except for Mariah. She was married.
Because the other women, they know there are other women.
Just like anybody get pregnant from Future. Yeah. Anybody get pregnant from any of these other guys.
There's some kids. There's some baby mamas.
All right.
Oh, gosh, people.
I'm tired of talking about Nick.
Okay.
All right, Wendy Williams.
What's going on with her?
Wendy Williams has entered a wellness facility, her rep says. About time. Anybody who has been watching Wendy Williams.
So she was never at one of these places?
She's gone into them and come out. She wasn't ready though, but it says Wendy Williams is spending time in a wellness facility to focus on improving her mental health, according to a representative. Wendy has entered a wellness facility seeking help to manage her overall health issues. A statement issued to Today by Representative for Williams explained. She is taking some time to focus on her health and wellness as she prepares for a major comeback for the next level in her career with the Wendy Experience podcast. Miss Williams is being treated by a team of some of the best doctors in the world. We ask for your prayers and well wishes during this time. So, and this is a story on NBC News online. Diane Dashrath and Alex Porty.
You wonder the doctors that are helping her, how do they feel? Because when you are a doctor and you're getting ready to help a very famous person, I mean, you need to keep your business quiet. Though. Yeah, I'm just saying, not to say anything, but they probably know a lot of her background just by looking at the news and her show. So it's almost like they have to really be careful. And I guess as professionals, they probably don't go in prejudging. They have to really take her just as like any other person walking in.
I'm happy that she's getting help. I feel like Wendy Williams,
that marriage really destroyed her, didn't it?
That, along with probably her mom passing and all this other stuff. Yeah. I feel like Wendy Williams, as well, love her or hate her, because you never liked her. You never watched it.
I don't say not like her like that. I didn't like her show because the way she threw shade.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Because to me, like you were saying, when she was in Radio Land.
She was worse.
Was she?
Yes.
Because I didn't listen to her radio show.
She was worse in radio.
But her influence and her fans, I give her props.
Yeah.
Her name is known.
There's nobody else like Wendy Williams.
Exactly.
Wendy Williams is the reason why a lot of these people are on doing what we're doing right now, talking about folks.
Inspire people.
That's Wendy Williams.
Yeah.
So the bottom line is, and Oprah, those are like your trailblazers in this arena.
In this industry.
But Wendy Williams, to me, if she can get that together, get the substance abuse and the mental thing together.
If she can get it stable, where she's
there's no reason why her podcast won't be the biggest thing. No reason.
Yeah.
Wanda Martin. Welcome, Wanda.
Because how you doing that's her.
Legendary.
That's her. Yeah. She
and I want to see Wendy. I want to see Wendy. Just like we only have like maybe 3 people.
I told you.
That was
in all honesty, I told you I've been praying for her.
Okay, just like we only have like 3 people who come on here to hear what we got to say.
Don't matter.
She has millions of people who want to hear what Wendy got to say. Yeah. What would Wendy say about Nick Cannon having the night child?
Exactly.
What would Wendy Williams say about, she don't never do politics, but like Nicki Minaj.
Oh, she don't do politics?
Not really. You didn't watch the show.
She probably would do.
She kind of stay away. No, she would stay away from it.
Sending people to Kamala Harris.
Now, she might say something about Kamala Harris, him drop the Texas man dropping him off. Okay. But she'll do the Kamala Harris.
Entertainment more.
Yeah, the entertainment.
Athletes.
And stayed away from politics.
Okay.
But what would she say? So I want to see her come back.
Want to drop in and say, well, and so she's going to do a podcast.
Yes.
Okay.
So
because Sherry Shepherd took over that.
Have you watched it?
I haven't watched that first show.
No, I can't.
I don't know if I could do a Sherry Shepherd for a whole hour.
I can't.
I like her when she was
I like Sherry Shepherd. I can't hate. I like you, Sherry.
Yeah,
but cool. You're boring to me. Cool, you're not going to hurt nobody's feelings, and I know that's wrong because
she's so nice.
We got too much negativity on TV. I agree. You need more positive shows.
You don't want no throwing shade shows. Some people like throwing shade shows.
I just feel like
throwing dirt and
I think people want to escape, and especially during daytime. Mm-hmm. So you have these moms that's they got to deal with these kids all day. So they push the kids out the door. They want to hear some tea.
COVID still going.
Yeah, they want some tea. Yeah. Give me some tea. Give me some gossip. Something. If not, go to another type of show.
I wish her well though. I have been praying for her.
I hope women, Wendy or Sherry?
Wendy.
Oh yeah, I like Wendy. Yeah.
I just for some reason she was on my heart to pray.
Okay, well we pray prayers for you, Wendy.
Thank you.
We've sent prayers out.
Good,
but Wendy hurt a lot of folk, and it's coming back. Them seeds that you plant. I think that you go to Nicki.
No,
those seeds that you plant come back to haunt you.
I know, and we keep forgetting that, good or bad.
Yeah,
that's why it's so good to plant good seeds because you want to reap a harvest of something good that you've done.
Yep.
Oh, people just don't get it.
Nicki Minaj lawsuit against YouTuber. Nicki Minaj sues blogger who called her a cokehead.
Coke?
No, like doing
drink or coke?
Coke, like
snorting.
Sniffing.
Okay.
Minaj alleges that blogger and podcaster Nosy Hoax, right?
You heard
is
him?
acting. It's a woman.
Okay.
I think it's a woman. Is acting as a proxy for an unnamed rival performer.
Oh.
So you know who you think she talking about. She probably talking about Cardi B. She always talking about Cardi B. Nicki is obsessed with Cardi B.
Why?
Obsessed. I don't know why. I don't know why.
You cool by yourself.
It's just like Tasha K is obsessed with Cardi B. It's like she lives in their brain for some reason.
Do you think their publicists or whatever you call them, their PR people are telling them to do this so it can make people go, ooh.
But she doesn't have to. She just had a #1 song. She's out now.
I don't know what it is.
But anyway, here's the story. Nicki Minaj has sued a blogger and podcaster who goes by the name as Nosy Hoax, I guess. TMZ reports and documents viewed by Pitchfork Confirm. Now, this is on Pitchfork Confirm, where we're looking at .com, okay? Mm-hmm. Nosy Hoax, whose real name is Marley Green, apparently released a video in which she called Minaj a cokehead who was shoving all this cocaine up her nose. The rapper is claiming that the clip is defamatory. According to the lawsuit, the video received 260 retweets and roughly 2,000 likes, and also included vile comments about Minaj's son. Okay. Now let's break this down for a second.
Okay.
260 retweets and 2,000 likes is not worth me suing somebody else.
I know. If
anything, right? Now you made everybody want to go see what she did. Now it'll be 1 million retweets and 1 million.
Could she not have done this in private?
I think she did it on purpose. You know how they do
it in the courts where you don't even know sometimes lawsuits come out.
But watch this. The lawsuit alleges that Nosy Hoax was acting under direction from an unnamed rival of Minaj, mistakenly believing that she and Minaj are stars of equal stature, in a hopeless effort to advance her career at Minaj's expense. Oh, well, that's not Cardi then. This got to be somebody else. Minaj, who says she has never used cocaine, is seeking $75,000 in damages. When reached by Pitchfork, Judd Burstein, attorney for Nicki Minaj, stated, Marley Green is a disgrace. Someone so lacking in fundamental decency that she has posted vile comments about Nicki's 1-year-old son, which I agree. Why do people bring kids into it? Kids off limits.
You don't hear 50 Cent anymore talking, is he?
let's not go back to him.
Okay.
I haven't heard anything since Little Kim came back and said, leave kids out of it. When this case is over, she will no longer be permitted to use the name Nosy Hoax because we will take her trademark from her when she does not have enough money to pay the judgment. Anyone else who spreads lies about Nicki will suffer a similar fate.
Who is this?
Her lawyer.
Attorney. Okay.
My marching orders are to aggressively sue anyone with a media or social media platform following who damages her with intentional lies. Eventually, the lesson will be learned. Now, I agree and I disagree with this.
Okay.
I agree with I would get tired of people lying, especially something that bad. Saying that I'm doing drugs and I'm not. Mm-hmm. That would piss me off. Mm-hmm. Because that's what I told you Patti LaBelle said. People kept saying she did drugs. And she said I didn't. Wow. And see, Patti LaBelle and them probably didn't sue back then. Or anything. You know, they probably just let people say whatever.
If they're saying that because you're with people that are doing it.
Probably. Or just making up stuff.
Okay. Because remember when we saw the Jackson 5 documentary, they were having drugs in the house, and the kids, they didn't touch it, but they were in the area, and people can say, "Aha!" You know.
So I agree. Mm-hmm. When somebody intentionally just lies, it's like, where did you even get that from? You're not even quoting no sources or nothing. You're just making up something, saying that this is what you heard and all this.
Okay,
I agree. I think that you should take them down, and they shouldn't be able to do that.
Okay,
and if you bring my child in, I'm burning you down. I'm going to burn your house down, all of it. I'm coming after everything. I don't blame her. And she has the cutest little boy. Her little son is so cute.
Is he?
Yeah, he's so cute.
Did I miss what she said about the son?
Well, they didn't even put it on here, so vile.
Good. Okay. She didn't have to talk about the girl's son,
You know her husband, I told you the R word. He went to prison.
Oh, yeah, for that. Violating.
Well, she was saying the son is going to grow up like that. Oh. So, no, just horrible.
Don't say that.
So, here's the thing.
And you got to be careful with your words because words are powerful.
So, I agree with that. And he's so cute. And Nicki don't play about her kids.
So what do you disagree on though?
I disagree with going after her. Well, I guess you got to
taking her name, and
you know what? He basically, I was gonna say how little tweets and stuff, but he kind of answered that in his thing. He said it doesn't matter what size. She's going after anybody. I was saying about it only having 2,000 likes. Why go after it and give it more attention? It's not for her. It's to show anybody. I think that's the purpose.
So she'll be the lesson learned.
It's the lesson learned. So I guess that kind of answered my question on why would you go after that and make it more public? It's because of that.
And that's one of the things we were
talking about. But that's the truth, though. It's the truth.
It's so unfortunate that because it was partly what we were talking about on The View yesterday about cancel culture.
Yes.
And this lawyer truly wants to cancel her, but because...
No, cancel the lady.
Cancel the lady.
Yeah.
But you have to think about it. Cancel...
Not cancel the lady. Cancel lying.
Right. Cancel the culture of what that lady is doing. And that's what... Sometimes it's important to do that. I know we're all trying to be kumbaya moment and work together, but we got to show, that this can't be done. You can't take advantage of it.
We're not even famous, and we've had people lie on us. I've been in an organization. You already know this story. Mm-hmm. And the person was talking to me. They didn't even know I was in the organization. They didn't even know I was part of the board. Mm-hmm. Oh, I heard this organization is stealing money. And then I went, where'd you hear that from? Mm-hmm. Where'd you hear that from?
And you do get
you getting angry. Don't lie.
Because it's a flat out lie.
There's enough.
I'm trying to figure out where to even hint of it.
There's enough about me or the organization or even Nicki that you can talk about that's true.
Right.
That you don't have to make up stuff.
Yeah.
That's my part. Because I told you I don't like Nicki. I used to like her. Back in the day, I liked Nicki. I liked her when she first came out, she was a rapper. Then all that little singing, I don't like all of that. She became a pop star. Yeah. I don't like the pop star Nicki.
Like that?
I like the rapper Nicki. The one that
sound like the people that was the Al Jarreau before he passed away.
Oh, they didn't like
the
him
jazz artists.
Yeah,
the real jazz musicians.
Yeah.
They didn't like when he crossed over to pop.
Right.
Hello, Mr. Melody.
But it's not that.
I still scat. No.
I still sing jazz. It's not that. It's that when she became more pop, she became more petty.
Oh,
it's like she became more petty because it opened her up to and it opened her up to a new audience.
And she has more fans.
Yeah, and then you're in this whole pop world now where people are cutthroat and all this other stuff.
She can't be touched.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I got fans covering me.
Yeah, but the thing about her, as much as I can say, it would be things I actually don't like about her. You know what I'm saying? I don't like how I said she let Cardi live in her head. Oh, yeah. Everything is Cardi B.
You got your own name, your own whatever.
What do you care?
Don't worry about Lizzo. Don't worry about Cardi.
None of them. Nobody.
Kim,
no other.
None of them.
She went off on the female rappers that use her. Nikki, you're in the industry. Everybody's going to use you.
Don't be so insecure.
And you already know they're using you. They're going to act like they're your friend. You already know that.
Yes. Just be wise.
So that's the only thing I'm saying.
And surround yourself with wise people.
And people who are not bitter.
Yeah.
But the thing that's what I'm saying with this one. As much as I'm saying I don't like all that about her, I agree. Don't lie on me. Just say stuff you don't like. Like you can say I'm loud right now. I am a loud mouth.
Yeah, you are.
Shut up. You can say I'm a loudmouth, but talk about that.
But not her.
Don't make up stuff.
And don't talk about kids.
And if you talk about a child,
be off limits, especially when you say they're gonna be like their dad.
We're gonna turn this place upside down.
That's just
wrong.
Was
in prison.
And was in prison. But you speaking that over his life? How dare you?
Yeah, I don't like that.
Okay.
So anyway, that's done with that one. Okay. Jimmy Kimmel.
Now, I told you he was going to eventually
We talked about yesterday. We talked about yesterday that you said that he was going to have that he was going to have her on there.
Or he was going to either have her on there or he was going to publicly
let me see what this says. What does this say? Does this talk about it? This is on CNN, guys. CNN.com. Don't do no commercial, please.
Don't do a commercial.
They always
football begins with a very
and sometimes they'll have in the corner skip or ad will play after commercial.
Ain't no skip.
They force you to watch it.
They force you to watch it. And then I hate how they don't have a thing where you can. Okay, here it
is. You're a little bit early for your interview. It's after the commercial.
Quinta Brunson interrupted Jimmy Kimmel.
I have a little favor to ask, actually. Yeah, so you know how when you win an Emmy, you only have 45 seconds to do an acceptance speech, which is like not that much time? Yeah. And then someone does you get less time because someone does a dumb comedy bit that goes on a bit too long?
You know, I have heard of that happening in previous years. Yeah.
Right. Kimmel was supposed to present Bronson's category at the Emmys, but instead was dragged on stage by actor Will Arquette,
the late night host,
remained laying on the stage while she was trying to do her speech.
And to all my avid elementary writers,
so he let her come on there.
I wouldn't have this without you. Now please go to bed. We have work tomorrow. Even though you're adults and I have no jurisdiction over when you sleep.
Kimmel's joke during the Emmys upset many viewers.
Yes.
We talked about it yesterday.
Disrespectful, so he apologized to Brunson doing that.
They said I stole your moment, and maybe I did, and I'm very sorry if I did do that. I'm sorry I did do that, actually. And also, the last thing I would ever want to do is upset you because I think so much of you, and I think you know that. I hope you know that.
I do. Well, Jimmy, let me just say thank you. It is very kind of you to say that. I honestly was in such a moment of just having a good time. Like, I won my first Emmy. I was up there, happy.
Okay, so let's just say for the record.
So glad because I watched Jimmy Kimmel, and I've watched him as far as the things that he has to be responsible for, things he's said in the past, comments about his kid, even his dislike with the last administration. He was every day. But I knew this man was going to apologize.
Because he's like that.
My sister that.
Yeah.
I told her
he's a good guy. I like
Jimmy.
He's
a good guy.
And at first he said, if I stole your moment. He said, no, actually I did.
I did.
See, a lot of people don't do that. They apologize and go, if I offended you, that's not an apology. If somebody starts off an apology with, if I made you feel bad.
You did make me feel bad. And you need to apologize for doing that made me feel bad.
As soon as you say the word if, nothing else that you say after that is an apology. I made you feel uncomfortable. But
there's no but.
There's no apology.
Leave it.
If I made you feel bad.
But you had a good idea.
But he changed. You had a good idea. I did.
Thank you, Jimmy, for doing that. And she's a cool person. I love Abbott Elementary. Yes. You guys watch it if you get a chance to. It's a very good show. I love the comedy.
Okay.
And then Cheryl Lee Raff, definitely her part in there.
Okay.
But you had a good suggestion with the whole comedy act.
Okay.
You said the gentleman, because I didn't see it. The gentleman who dragged him on.
He should have dragged him off.
He should have dragged him off.
That's the
and then
problem.
she would have just been clear to say her little speech.
That's what I said.
Because he would have finished the whole comedy act.
Yep, he messed it up.
But let him stay there. And
then Jimmy did say it was a dumb bit. My thing is, I don't think it was a dumb bit. I think you didn't execute it right.
Yeah, you didn't follow through.
Yes. I thought it was funny because I never saw that. I never saw somebody drag somebody out on stage.
I know they did a lot of stage stuff, especially after that Will Smith thing.
I thought, for him to even try it after that, people are nervous. I'm not doing nothing. I'm going to walk up and grab my thing and get out of here.
Which stole, what's his name's moment?
It stole a lot of people's moment.
I'm saying
nobody even talked about the Oscars. All they talked about was Will Smith smacking the Chris Rock.
Okay.
So I agree.
Thank you, Jimmy Kimmel.
I like Jimmy Kimmel.
What did Charlamagne them say?
Everybody knows. Well, y'all know. You don't if you haven't heard on other shows that I love Howard Stern.
Oh yeah,
I know. I'm a few black people that love Howard Stern. I know,
and they don't believe her when she says that
because I understand satire.
And they try to quiz you.
Yeah,
they're trying to say, name some characters, and I know all of them. The whack even when she says, Jerry and what's the show? The
Jerry Seinfeld.
They don't believe a black woman can
and I know Jerry Seinfeld. That's my favorite show.
Are we getting sold in a box?
Howard Stern and Jimmy Kimmel are best friends. They travel together.
He was best friends with Trump.
No, he wasn't best friends.
Good friends.
They were friends, yeah.
Okay.
But he travels with Jimmy.
Oh, and that's right. They do their wives.
And Jimmy's a good guy.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He had some issues when his son was born. He has some health issues.
He's a good guy.
He takes his breaks in the summer. He goes a few months away and has other people doing his show.
Yes.
Some have made a joke about they're going to take over it and they're not giving it back to Jimmy.
Right.
But the moment I heard about that on Emmy, my sister told me the details of how the joke went.
Yes.
And I said, he just stayed on there. Nobody came and dragged him off. I said, watch. He's going to apologize on his show.
And he did. And I like him.
Thank you.
I like him. Jimmy's cool. He's a cool dude.
Okay.
All right. So the next one, Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion. Okay. Can you go up? There we go. Tory Lanez's lawyer asked to push back the trial date for Megan Thee Stallion's shooting. This is the trial, right? Well, allegedly. This is the trial that has been going on so long.
Oh, the trial is to see if he's.
They haven't even started it yet. We are so tired of this. We don't know what to do.
Okay.
And now to push it back 2 more months.
Is he a rapper?
Yes.
Is he on my thing?
Yeah, you wrote him down last time.
He looked. I hate to be. I don't mean to crack.
Mm-hmm.
He looked like he would shoot her foot.
How does somebody look like they'll shoot somebody's
foot?
Go
back down to his picture.
All right.
Y'all may know him. I'm sorry if I'm being offensive. He looks like a guy that would shoot someone's toe or foot. I'm sorry.
He has that toe like on Harlem Nights?
Yes. He's not as handsome and glamorous as Eddie Murphy's character, but I'm sorry.
I don't know the whole case. I think he did probably, but I don't care about Tory Lanez at all. But the thing that makes me think about this is there's 2 witnesses. Her friend, we used to be friend, and his bodyguard.
They're not friends no more. That's not good.
Oh, it's the whole thing.
Because they may not be in the courtroom.
Y'all, she don't know the background on this story. Real briefly, because some of these people don't care. How do we even start off with this? Megan and this girl were best friends.
Yes.
Okay. I got to do this quickly, guys.
Okay.
The Kardashians are brought into this. Okay. They were over at Kris Jenner's house, or not Kris Jenner. What's her name? Jenner. Kylie.
Okay.
Kylie's house, and they were all in the pool having fun. Young people having fun.
So they hang together.
Yeah, they hang together. And this is on XXL, guys. The story that we're showing right now.
Okay.
I forgot to mention the name of the XXLmag.com. And they were having a good time in the pool. And Megan didn't like how Torrey was getting close to Kylie. They was playing around with each other or whatever.
Okay, they dated. They were dating.
Megan and Torrey were playing around with each other.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you want to say dating.
She likes him.
They were sleeping together and having all whatever.
Okay.
So then they started to bickering and stuff, and Kylie asked all of them to leave. Because, the Kardashians don't want all that hood stuff over there. Mm-mm. So then, because then that brings unless they want it, and the cameras probably weren't there. So this does us no good.
We need to be making money on this.
Yeah. So what are you doing all that for?
My house up for nothing.
So then they asked him to leave. So Megan was drunk. I told you she drinks a lot.
Even talking to you saying that Minaj, or who was it? Did she?
Yeah, Megan Thee Stallion, Nicki Minaj have an issue. But she drinks a lot, and she'll even tell you that. So that's not lying.
Okay.
She drinks a lot, and she was tipsy, and Torrey, all of them was tipsy, and they left. Torrey, Megan, and her friend all left. Got in the car, limo, whatever. I guess the security guy was there because he's a witness.
Oh,
I don't know, but anyway, they was in the car, and I guess a fight broke out because Megan found out Torrey was also, or the friend found out Torrey and Megan was sleeping together, and she was sleeping with Torrey. So he was doing the three things. He was sleeping with both of them at the same time. They started arguing.
His foot need to be shot.
All the arguing started. Anyway, Megan was told, she said, I think he told her to get out, or she got out, or whatever. And she was walking away. And then from what she said, he grabbed the gun or whatever and was making dance. Whatever, and then the same as Harlem Nights probably, and then shot her foot or whatever. But whatever, that's what she said. He said he didn't shoot her. That was somebody else in the car. But who else was in the car other than the friend or the bodyguard?
Okay.
So who you saying shot? If you didn't do it, one of them did it, right?
Right.
Or that, whatever. Then there's some people who say she didn't get shot at all, but the doctor said he pulled out fragments of the thing, but nobody can find the pieces. So that's a whole big old thing, whatever. Wow. So then this trial has been going on forever. We've been going on with this trial. And now, when we finally get to the day, because Torrey has maintained his innocence, he's not even from America. If he's found guilty, Canada. He's going to be shipped back to Canada, and he's also going to go to jail for a long time.
Wow.
So he's saying that, no, that's not me. I didn't do anything.
Somebody shot her toe.
When the police first interviewed Megan the night of, she said that she stepped on some glass because she said she didn't want to she didn't want him to get in trouble.
Right.
But then he went online and talking a bunch of smack, and that made her mad. And she changed it and said, I'm not going to protect you anymore.
We don't believe you now that you're starting to
lie. This story has so many legs to it. It's ridiculous. Okay. So we all thought, well, finally, the trial starts. We'll hear what
you saying. She and that girlfriend of hers is not friends.
They're not friends anymore.
She can't be a witness.
She is a witness. They called her. She got to talk about what happened.
Tell the truth then.
Yeah.
Okay.
So everybody thought, here we go. Finally, after what, a year, 2 years, whatever. Mm-hmm. Now the Tory Lane's attorney has another case or something going on, so they want to push it back another 2 months. So now we gotta wait another.
It's still not going to be.
Now we gotta wait.
Finished.
Now we gotta wait.
But you strongly feel
conflict to unrelated case. Wow. So they have to push it back.
But it's going somewhere. Somebody hurt her toe. She couldn't have done it herself. You don't think? Okay.
So it says the judge in the case did not allow or deny the request, opting to reconvene next month to see if the conflict cleared up before making the decision. So obviously the judge ain't made a decision yet, but that's still next month.
So we'll finally get a storyline into this.
We'll hear what happens.
Okay.
And of course we'll follow it.
Like I'm sorry he has that look.
We'll follow to see what happens.
Okay. So
okay. That look.
The look that would shoot your toe.
Chris Paul, LeBron James, and more NBA stars slammed Suns owner Robert Sarver. Is it Sarver? S-A-R-V-R. Sarver. This isn't right.
What went on here?
All right, well, here, let's tell you what happened. The NBA community continues to react to the results of the NBA's investigation into Phoenix Suns owner Robert Sarver and the league's punishment. Phoenix Suns point guard Chris Paul and Los Angeles Lakers star LeBron James have been among the most vocal so far. Check out what they have said, as well as others in the NBA community about the situation with Sarver and the Suns. Chris Paul says, like many others, I reviewed the report. I was and am horrified and disappointed by what I read. This conduct, especially towards women, is unacceptable and must never be repeated. I'm going to tell you what he did. Uh-huh. Like many others, I reviewed. Okay. I am of the view that sanctions fell short in truly addressing what we can all agree was atrocious behavior. My heart goes out to all the people that were affected. Now, I'll read what LeBron says, and then we'll tell you what he did. Read through the Sarver stories a few times now. I got to be honest. Our league definitely got this wrong. I don't need to explain why. Y'all read the stories and decide for yourself. I said it before, and I'm going to say it again. There is no place in this league for this kind of behavior. I love this league and I deeply respect our leadership, but this isn't right. There is no place for misogyny, sexism, and racism in any workplace. Don't matter if you own the team or play for the team. We hold our league up as an example of values, and this ain't it. Okay.
The Breakfast Club apparently brought this on for what? They
brought this on to talk about what LeBron James speaking out, saying that he wasn't a fan of what happened to this Sarver guy. Okay.
But what happened?
I'm getting ready to tell you. I was looking to see if somebody wrote about it. Anyway,
what
apparently he made some derogatory comments using the N-word. And what they said is he didn't say the N-word outwardly. He re-said something somebody said with the N-word.
With the N-word, okay.
He also makes comments about women's bodies, and he has made comments on women.
What somebody else has said about women's bodies.
No, that's really him. Yeah, and making comments about women who had breast implants or making them feel uncomfortable. He makes women feel uncomfortable who work for him. Okay. Mm-hmm. So the NBA went ahead and gave him a punishment. They didn't kick him out the NBA or nothing. They just gave him a fine. Mm-hmm. And I think he's off. That's what I was trying to look and see for what the punishment was. Mm-hmm. But they didn't do like what they did to, remember the guy who owned the California team who made those comments and they made him sell his team. I think that's probably what LeBron and them was probably hoping.
It's so funny though, because, when you think about like cancel culture, this is cancel culture. Mm-hmm. Things you say, things that you should be sorry for, things that are not, you're not compassionate. You're being, people's civil rights is being, and people's sexuality and all of that. Mm-hmm. I still think, granted on this level, do what's needed, do what is deserving, that the punishment should fit the crime.
Right.
Because sometimes it don't. Sometimes they'll shut somebody down who may not have done something as bad as somebody else,
right?
Who still gets to keep certain things. Mm-hmm. But I always go to our last administration.
He did everything.
Come on, you guys. We're so hypocritical.
Okay, here it says here.
With Trump in office and all the things that he had did and people's feelings he's hurt.
It just depends on
nothing
who you are.
Happened to him.
No. On Tuesday, the NBA announced that Phoenix Suns owner Robert Sarver was being suspended for a year and fined $10 million. The league released a statement saying that an investigation into Sarver found that he engaged in conduct that clearly violated common workplace standards as reflected in the team and league rules and policies. This conduct included the use of racially insensitive language, unequal treatment of female employees, sex-related statements and conduct, and harsh treatment of employees that, on occasion, constituted bullying. So, vote. Is the Suns owner Robert Sarver's punishment, I should put this on our thing, from the NBA too light, too harsh, or just about right? 67% of people said too light. Too harsh is 16.
To be let go?
Probably more fined. And maybe let go as an owner. Maybe let go as an owner.
That's what I'm saying. We don't know now what punishment would fit a crime that they've done or things that they've said, or is it a big fine and they have to sit out for a year?
Here's the thing.
Is it they need to not even be owner anymore?
Right.
I mean,
here's the thing. $10 million ain't nothing for him. He's a billionaire.
Culture thing is just making me tired.
$10 million for him is nothing because he's a billionaire. So maybe the fine should have been higher, number one. Also, a public apology, I feel like, to the people that
always for any of that.
Right. I think you should have made him do
or pay anything. They should apologize.
I think he should have did a public apology. That should be part of it. Mm-hmm. I think more. I don't think it's cancel culture. I think more fine. He should have more of a fine against what he did. And I think it should be made more aware of what he did. You didn't even know what he did. So it should be blasted everywhere. What did you do? So everybody should know what did he do? So don't just release a statement and say we've dealt with it. Tell us what did he do that you dealt with. Put that in your statement.
And they probably needs to be known so others will see as an example. Please don't follow in this man's footsteps.
Charlemagne said he think that the reason why it was light, and I agree with Charlemagne, is because there was no tape of it. With that other guy,
she said.
With that other guy who had the team taken away from him or sold it.
There was emails.
We saw it, and then there was tape of him saying it. Mm-hmm. So if it would have been tape, I think people would have been outraged. they hear you say it or see, something where we see you or record it, then people get more upset, I think. Right. So I think that's why it was like.
But we all over the place with what his punishment should be. And for me, I'm kind of drained with all of this. Yes, I do agree. He shouldn't have said this. And it's really now, we're in a society now where Big Brother is truly watching. Yeah. We're watching cops. We're watching politicians. Cameras are everywhere now. It's so sad with cameras being everywhere that we still have issues in our city with crime. Yeah. And you know what a lot of them are doing now? Because they know cameras are watching, they're doing it in big groups. They're ripping off stores in big groups. They're not doing 1-2 people. They're doing 70 people going in and taking all the stuff. Big Brother's watching. So I don't know. That's a question that Sonny always asks on The View. Cancel culture.
Well, I don't think this is cancel culture.
How do you feel about it?
I think this is different.
How is this different?
Because he actually did something bad.
No, cancel culture is when some people do something bad. What's the punishment for it? Sarah always felt like the punishment should fit what they do.
So they didn't talk about this on The View?
Not his situation.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Cancel culture in general.
That's my problem, is that it should be talked about. That's part of his punishment, is that they should talk about what he did.
Well, I'm just saying as far as cancel culture, meaning that they get punished now, whether they're let go and not being the news person no more, whether they have to pay a fine, public apology. People are watching and they want you to be transparent about what you did and how you messed up.
All right. Well, so I think it's the fine.
That was it? That was the last one?
Yeah, I think the fine should have been bigger, and I think he should have did a public apology.
Why would you think the fine should be bigger?
Because he's a billionaire. $10 million is
because
he has a vase that's probably $10 million in his house. That ain't nothing. A watch that's $10 million.
But like you said, it wasn't recorded.
Yeah. See, that's the problem. It wasn't recorded.
Oh, I tell you.
All right, so that was it.
Okay. It's like win the crowd, lose your freedom.
Win the crowd, win your freedom.
I always go back to that movie.
Yes,
because the king did not like the gladiator,
but the people did.
The people did.
The people like you,
and the king couldn't do anything about it.
And you also know, because you are in a cancel culture, be willing to, if you say something, be willing to deal with it. Yeah, that's why anything I say on here,
like your friends.
If you say it on here, it's on here, regardless. I don't. It is what it is.
His name up.
Yeah, Ari Spears. That was ridiculous.
Well.
That's not even, again, that's not cancel culture.
Why would you not call that cancel culture?
Because he did something ridiculous. He's
going to be canceled. Yes.
No, but that should be. That's what I'm saying. There's some people who should be canceled.
But I'm thinking when we say cancel culture, I don't know what's in your head.
I'm thinking you saying like we cancel people for anything.
No.
Oh, okay.
Cancel culture can still mean what that player is going through. The owner.
All right.
If they say something publicly, have done something where they've offended somebody.
Yeah.
Publicly, they should do apology.
Right.
Publicly, like you saying,
but
should
something
know
should
where
be canceled.
What's hurting his pocket.
Yeah.
But I think it's a gray area what that term means.
I cancel to me, some people should be canceled. R. Kelly should be canceled. Ari Spears should be canceled. Sorry, I'm on the border with Tiffany. But she wasn't rubbing oil on a 7-year-old boy.
And I don't think cancel culture means they are canceled. It means that they could be.
They can be canceled.
And some people are not
canceled. Fight yourself. Fight back.
Like Trump.
Yeah, fight. Well, I agree. All right, whatever.
Okay.
Win the crowd, win your freedom. He won the crowd.
He won the crowd.
So you just said it.
Not a nice crowd either.
Yeah, you just said it. So.
But he won his freedom.
All right, y'all. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and always believe. Yeah. And that was another